Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Zul Hendry as a speaker for our agenda today, but I'm not alone of this time. I was accompanied by some of my friends to help me explain about our material today. Today, we will explain you about summary of the English midterm project for managerial of accounting 6th semester Batam State Polytechnic. First, let me to greet my friends that will help me today. We have Mr. Surya. Hello, Mr. Surya.
Hello, Mr. Zul.
How are you today?
I'm good. How about you, Zul?
I'm very well, thanks. Okay, next we have Miss Janati. Hello, Miss Janati.
Halo, Mr. Zul.
How are you today?
I'm, I'm fine.
Okay, nice to meet you. Okay, next we have Miss Dea. Hello, Miss Dea.
Halo, Mr. Zul.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, thank you. And last but not least, we have Miss Dewi. Hello, Miss Dewi.
Hi, Mr. Zul.
How are you today?
I'm very good today.
Okay, thank you, guys. Okay, guys, without extending any more time, let me start by giving you our agenda today. First, introduction. Second, explanation about our topic. And third, conclusion. Okay, for the first, Miss Jana will help to explain about first and second topic. Let's see.
Okay, here I will explanation about topic 1 and topic 2. In the explanation of topic 1, there is a graph, charts and table. So, what does graph, charts and table? Graph Graph is a display of information in the form of line that is used to show change in the data from one period to another period. A line graph has two axes, namely the x and the y-axis. The graph is commonly used in statistics charts. In the charts there are two, namely bar chart and PE chart. But I want to tell you PE chart. And PE chart is circular graph that is divided into sections to demonstrate numerical progression. It slides the PE chart show the quantity or progression of section it represents. This chart illustrates how many quantity of one data element. The bigger the slice, the more data for the element. And table is group of data of fact which are arranged in rows and columns. This data setting numeric content of the number. In present business data, table is an alternative to make your data to be better organized and easier to read instead of displaying the data one by one in form of paragraphs. Table can help you with complex set of the data or facts. And next, common words used for describing graph, chart, and table. In graph, there's a verb, adjective, and adverb, nouns, fraction, and proportion. In charts, there is introduction, the graphs, and the user price. In table, there is introduction to table and telling the data trends. I want display explain of graph. The diagram above show information about the number of students in each class in the Batam State Polytechnic Management Accounting Study Program. According to data operated are 6 classes in the Managerial Accounting Study Program. 2 classes are evening class and 4 classes are regular class or morning. The diagram above explains that the AM6A night class has the highest number of students from other classes, while the least number of students is the AM6D class in the morning, and the other 4 classes have an average student with a range of number from 26 until 30 people per class. And chart. This chart tells you about number of men and women in each class in the Batam State Polytechnic Managerial Accounting Study Program class years 2019. This chart shows you about how much men and women the Batam State Polytechnic Management Accounting Study Program. The charts tell you that a number of men students is less than the number of women. The charts tell you about marking with color for men and women. Class morning, class AM 6A with light blue for class night, class AM 6A with orange for class morning, class AM 6B with gray for class night, class AM 6B with light blue for class morning, class AM 6C with blue, and for class morning, class AM 6D with light green. And this table show the number of permanent lectures from the old semester of 2021. It is a student program in the Department of Business Management, Batam State Polytechnic. Overall, the highest number of lectures is the Application Business Administration Study Program with the highest number of lectures in each semester. As for the smallest number in the International Track Logistics Study Program with a small number of lectures compared to other study program, special in the last 3 semester. And second topic, do you guys know multiple chart process and math? Multiple chart or graph is also called mixed chart or combination charts. The first chart is a combination of 2 or more charts of graph visualized into a sole chart. Multiple charts are used as an ideal choice for use to compress 2 or more categories of data. For example, various category could be a mixture of a bar and pie chart, table and line, 2-bar graph, MP chart and table, and bar chart and line graph. Okay, process in work activity is common to explain its process for business purpose, but orally or in writing. A method is a series of actions that are usually used when people want to describe how to do or make something and how to something happen, such as design a driver via manufacture a product. A process can also explain how something happened, for example, how to handle customer complaints by phone. And process will mostly be described in diagram that is easier to understand. And map, asking direction and giving direction are always done by people when they are in any place or they are not familiar with the areas. In business activity, especially when you are on business trip or conference held in new avenue, asking direction cannot be avoided. Okay, so now let's move on the next topic, which will be delivered by Mr. Surya, and let's see.
Okay, thanks Janati. Now I will explain about chapter 3, with the topic is translation tools. Okay, in this chapter we have an agenda including the first is literature, which consists of definition and types of translation tools, and the second is task discussion, which consists of strength, weakness, and how to use translation tools. Now we go into the first discussion, that is the definition of translation tools. Translation tools are tools that have a function to transfer the meaning of text from one language to another, which will make it easier for us to do language translation. For the second discussion, namely kinds of translation tools. Until now, there are two types of translation tools. The first is software translation, which consists of MT tools or machine translation tools, and CAT tools or computer-assisted translation tools. And the second is conventional translation, which consists of bilingual dictionary and multilingual dictionary. Okay, the third discussion is about the strength of each translation tools. The first one here is strength of MT tool, which consists of volume and speed, reduce times and cost, and the last one is use less storage. Then there is the strength of CAT tools, which consists of speed, consistency, ability to share, format is no problem, better from technical document, and the last one is that it can become a global strategy for the company. And for the strength of the multi and bilingual dictionary, it is equipped with various additional information and the reader can remember the meaning of the word more easy. Okay, the fourth discussion is about the weakness of each translation. The first one here is weakness of MT tools, which consists of correctness of material, usage limitation, poor quality, and the last one unable to find error. Then there is the weakness of CAT tools, which consists of concision of content, offensive to the reader, lack of precision, contextual error, struggle with literary text, localization is not included, and the last one is security can be an issue. And for the weakness of the multi and bilingual dictionary, it is take a long time, uses storage space, and the last one is easily lost, damaged, or stolen. Okay, and the last but not least is how to use translation tools. For MT tools, which are part of the translation software, I took one sample from MT tool, which is Google Translate.
Then how to use it? For that, you can see it on this slide.
Okay, for the CAT tool, which are part of the translation software, CAT workflow will usually involve the following steps.
For the step, you can see it on this slide.
In general, using a conventional dictionary is quite easy.
The steps for using it are shown on this slide.
Okay, for the next topic will be explained by Miss Atika. Let's see.
Okay, now I want to explain about Indonesian common mistakes in translating into English. First is definitions of Indonesian's common mistakes in translating into English. Translating from Indonesian into English is not an easy task as Indonesian is used more loosely than English is to express ideas. And second is kinds of Indonesian's common mistakes in translating into English. First, we have not paying attention to effective communication, word-to-word translation, not having proper knowledge of the language, not following the manner and style, exaggerating the meaning of words, use of wrong words, being too complex, and using incorrect phrase. And the third is example of Indonesian's common mistakes in translating into English. First, we have slang, sarcasm, idioms and expression, compound words, word order, numerical text, punctuation, structural, language intent, grammatical, style or tone, and gender-specific words. And second is sarcasm. Sarcasm is a type of figure of speech that uses harsh words to hurt another person's feelings and can take the form of ridicule or ridicule. Third is idioms and expression. For example, is a piece of cake, which means a task that can be accomplished very easily. And next is compound words. Three forms of compound words, namely closed compound words, open compound words, and hyphenated compound words. Next is word order. The example is I am in middle school is correct, and in middle school I am is incorrect. And next, numerical text. The pronunciation of the number 14 is 14, not 14, and the pronunciation of the number 15 is 15, not 15. And next, punctuation. The example is let's eat Bob is incorrect, let's eat Bob is correct. Next is structural. Definition of structural. Of or relating to the physical makeup of a plant or animal body, structural defects of the heart. Next, language intent. For example, she was intent on becoming an actress, so she went to drama school even though it was against her parents' wishes. Next is style or tone. Style and tone are often considered interchangeable and there are some blurry distinctions between the two. And last but not least is gender-specific words. Example of gender-specific words is queen, king, uncle, soldier, and lawyer.
And next topic will be delivered by Miss Dea. Let's see.
Chapter 5 about providing. Definition of providing. Providing is a final revealer process of the content for being it a person in front of public or audience. Providing consists of the two words, prove and read, which is implicit a process of making a content error-proof after reading it. Therefore, providing is a process which is make it error-proof while reading by yourself, so that the content can serve it a purpose. Why we need to do it? Providing a pieces of work after it's been written help to ensure that it's error-free and taken to a high standard. Without providing, there is a chance that error remain in the work. Someone else that is a writing work will likely spot the error, and the work is a then see a lesser because of their error.
Here are some reasons why providing is important. Number 1, providing assurance that the content clear. Number 2, providing free your writing from error. Number 3, providing benefit your writing current. Number 4, providing give you a second opinion. Number 5, providing is better than not providing at all. Number 6, providing cut down editing time. Number 7, providing assurance no distraction. Number 8, providing assurance no misspelling. Number 9, providing help your cut formatting issue. Number 10, providing help your edit your work better. Number 11, providing is a good habit. Number 12, providing help your avoid plagiarism. Number 13, providing save time and money. 14, providing prevent embarrassment. 15, providing will help you get your point across clearly.
Important term in providing: type, remain, transpose, run out, parenthesis and parenthesis, spaced, widow, uppercase, unjustified, typeface, take back and take over, urban, style, lowercase, hostile, hyphen, capital, fixed space, close up, justified, font ligerator, italic, indent, line fit, and bold. Step in providing activity. A. Do not rely on spelling and grammar checker. B. Provide for 1 hour at a time. C. Read each word slowly. D. Divide the text into manageable chunks. E. Circle punctuation mark. F. Read the right backward. G. Note the error you make on frequent basis. Scientific report and business report. Scientific report. Definition. A scientific report is a scientific paper in the form of the book that presents problem whose discussion is based on empirical objective file data. This report contains series of talk obtained from the result of research, observation, or review. Business report. Definition. Business report, as name suggests, is simply a report that helps organization or company to make choice and allow business owner and senior manager opportunity to identify and solve and the type of issue that is identified. Similarities. A. Use standard and formal language. B. Presenting accurate data and information. C. Preparation of report based on fact and clear research. D. Effective of use sentence. Different. By definition, scientific report is a scientific journal related to the natural science. Business reports are reports that contain facts and have a business-related purpose. B. Based on goals. Scientific report and to provide information related to general observation and analysis, both natural and artificial. And business report to monitor business or company management, solve problem, and make decision. Type of scientific report and business report. Type of scientific report. A. Article. B. Makalah. C. Skripsi. D. Work paper. E. Paper. F. Thesis. And G. Research. Type of business report. A. Informational report. B. Analytical report. C. Research report. D. Explanation report. E. Progress report.
And last but not least, the last topic will be explained by Mr. Zul. Let's see.
Brochure and poster. First, definition of brochure and poster. Brochure is a single set of paper to give information, to promote or to advertise something. Poster is any piece of printed paper designed to be attached to a wall or vertical surface. Second, benefits of brochure and poster. Brochure are easy to distribute, brochure are cost effective, brochure build trust, brochure hold lots of information, brochure personalize your business, and brochure establish your business authority. Poster, you can print poster in any shape or size. Poster are easy to distribute, poster are very affordable, poster are versatile, and poster are a great way to spread brand awareness. This is differences and similarities between brochure and poster. A brochure, also known as the pamphlet, is more expensive marketing tool in comparison to file like a poster. A poster is a large paper with included graphic and text. A poster is a piece of printed paper designed to be taken to a wall or a surface. A brochure usually has more information as compared to poster, a few page or a single page full of few text. This is kinds of brochure and poster. Brochure, half fold, leather fold, jet fold, open jet fold, four panel parallel fold, closed jet fold, accordion fold, and roll fold. Poster, commercial poster, formative poster, show poster, political poster, fashion poster, corporate poster, campaign poster, subjective poster, and affirmative poster. And this is the examples of brochure and poster. You can see on your display. Okay, maybe that's all I can say. Thank you. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, my friend, for the explanation of our topic today. I think your delivery is so clear. And for you guys, don't forget, if you have any question, please ask them in the comment of this video. Okay, for the conclusion, I think Mr. Surya can give us conclusion of our material today.
Okay, so for the conclusion, let me sum up the main points. Starting with the importance of learning English for someone, as well as in reading data, graph, chart, and tables, and learn to recognize translating tools, then understand any mistakes in translating into English assignment, proofreading, and now the difference and similarities of scientific and business report, as well as the difference and similarities of brochure and poster.
Okay, guys. Thank you, Mr. Surya. Thank you, guys. And I think that's all we can say. And last, let's learn to speak English together. We can do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Guys.